4 children. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. The girls were the oldest. Dixie was the oldest. 14 months later, I had Cindy to the day. And then, almost 2 years, Alton was born. And then almost 7 years, Mickey was born. But I am blessed. I'm so glad I had mine that young. I had 3 by the time I was 20-year-old. Had Mick when I was 27. And I've grown up with them, and I am so blessed that I had them that young, that we could all be together. I was a grandma at 35. And they have, since they lost their daddy 26 years ago, I guess I'm the spoiled one now, because they do spoil me, and I usually get my way. I'm Granny, and today I'm taking these yellow summer squash and I'm going to make squash pies. That's my grandkid's favorite. I have one grandson, he calls it Granny Pie, because if he knew it was squash, he probably wouldn't eat it.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and Granny makes the best Granny Pie. You should try it.
Granny makes the best squash pies.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I am Granny's great niece. And so growing up, the #1 most requested food from me was Granny's squash pie. No one has ever been able to make it the same way. I can tell Granny's squash pie from anyone else's. It's just, I don't know, it's something magical about it. And it is by far my favorite thing that she makes.
And first, I wash them good and I slice them around, and I put them in a pot. I don't ever measure them, just I fill my pot full of whatever I've got. And I boil them till they get tender. It don't take long. And then I drain them till they drain real good. And then when they drain, I take and put them in my blender, seeds and all. And I put a little bit of canned milk so the blender will do good. And then put some of my squash, and I blend it till I get it to look like that. And then I'll be putting my spices in it. So I'll blend this right. So when I blend it, I'll pour it over in my bowl. And I've got a big bowl full of squash. Okay, I'm going to put a cup of sugar. I'll probably have to have more. I'm going to put 5 eggs. I usually don't measure this stuff. Egg rolled away. We'll put 2 spoonsful of cornstarch.
Teaspoon or tablespoon?
Tablespoon. Put 2 cups of whole milk. This is pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons full. Then I'll taste and see if I need to add any more. And we're going to blend this together. Pour it into my pumpkin or squash. The kids won't eat pumpkin, but they'll eat squash. Stir it up real good. After you get it mixed up like this, taste to see if you have enough sugar and enough spice in it. I had to add a little bit more pie spice and a little bit of sugar and a few drops of milk. It wasn't quite spicy enough to suit me. Always taste of it before you put it in your crust. I don't make my own pie crust. I buy my pie crust. And I always stick them in the oven and let them like bake just for a little while, not done. And then I take them out and put my pie filling in it. And when I put my pie filling in it, I put them back in the oven and they bake almost an hour. 45 minutes to an hour, depends on your oven. When they get done and come out, we will show you. Hey, I baked them just a little while in the oven. I'm going to fill them
How
up.
much is a little while?
About-
5, 10?
About 5 minutes. You see them raise, so you. I'm going to fill them up. Okay, I'm going to put them in the oven. And they'll bake from 45 to an hour. Well, I finally got my squash pies done, and I've took them out of the oven, and I'm going to let them cool now till supper. But I made 18 squash pies this week. And I gave them out to my boys. And I kept me 3. So I had all the 3 grandkids there. And I told them, I said, when you get done eating, I'll give you some squash pie. Well, I went out in the refrigerator and had 1. And I thought, what happened to my other squash pie? I had 2 squash pies. So I said, Ed, did you eat that squash pie? And he said, honey, I ain't eating nothing. I ain't even got no squash pie yet. And I said, well, maybe Mama got it because she spent the night and Teresa and everybody was in. Maybe she got it, took it home. No, I didn't get no pie.
So Lexi came over the next day laughing. I said, what's the matter? And she said, did you miss that squash pie? And I said, yeah, I think Granny got it. She said, Mama, Mima, Daddy, come and got your squash pie. Nathan never eats at our house. Hardly ever will he eat. And he had got all the squash pies I had given him, and he stole my squash pie. And he had told the kids about it. And she was a fussing at him, and now he's laughing about it because he stole that squash pie. But I've made 18 squash pies, and I mixed up enough last night to make 10 more today.
Okay, now for dessert, we get to eat some homemade squash pie from squash from the garden also. So I already ate a piece and nobody got it on camera, so I get to eat a second piece. Delicious, very light, not heavy, and you know, if you've ever had pumpkin pie, it tastes a lot like pumpkin pie, but again, not as heavy, not quite as rich as a pumpkin pie. So, you know, I might prefer one or the other, but I'll eat them both. But this is really good. Great job.
Granny makes the best squash pie.
Miss Anna, what are you doing?
I'm eating the pie.
Why are you hiding and eating your pie?
Because I'm eating the rest of the pie. And no one will know.
They'll miss it.